I don't really see it as much as that she's independent as that she's aloof. She kind of does her thing, I kind of do mine.
I enjoy the independence. I don't know how it got started, but I enjoyed it. I feel like somehow, like maybe we lost something.
This isn't about Robyn. This isn't about her past history.
That's my invitation to you, is to get to a place where you and I have that kind of loyalty.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Thursday, December 1st, 2022, and today is the day that we talk about Kody Brown telling Janelle that she's not ever treated Robyn well, and her boys need to apologize to Robyn, and she needs to apologize to Robyn, and she needs to be loyal to Robyn. No, to Kody. And Kody doesn't see that Robyn has mistreated Janelle in any way, including when Robyn wanted to start My Sister Wives Closet and Janelle wanted to start a gym and they didn't start Janelle's gym, or when Robyn got in the middle of telling her how to raise Maddie and when Maddie got into a fight with Robyn, or, you know, Robyn doing a lot of things behind her back. It's not one-sided, but it's Kody, and he thinks that Robyn is a saint. And this latest clip between her and Janelle and Kody is very telling, because Robyn plays the innocent, like, damsel in distress and acts like she is stupid and doesn't know that Kody is acting this way and can't believe he would do this. And Kody is being Robyn's knight in shining armor and demanding loyalty. And again, bringing up how Robyn lets him be the head of the household in her family, in her house, and follows his rules, and that Janelle is expected to do that. I want to rewind to you that in the very beginning of the series, Kody said that his wives were in control, not him. I mean, those were his rule. Like, that was his description, and I'll show you the clip in a second. But we'll dive into this topic. Before we do, can you do me a big favor and give this video a thumbs up? If you have not subscribed to my channel, we are super close to 300,000. We are within 4,000 subscribers. Please hit the subscribe button on the way out. It's totally free. Make sure to click the bell so that you get notifications of new content, and always leave a comment. So before we dive into this new video, I want to show you a clip from way back to the very first season in a tell-all where Kody talked about how he didn't run the house, that his wives were the ones that were in charge, that he didn't have any, there wasn't a patriarchy at all. Those were his words. This was 2010.
America has a point of view that's already prejudiced against me. The stereotypes automatically get assigned. Oh, maybe this guy is patriarchal. Maybe this guy is narcissistic.
What?
These women will not do what I tell them to do. I have tried before, and I got the smackdown. You know, the only people I'm able to boss around at home are the kids.
Kody said that America would have a preconceived notion about men like him in polygamy, that they're patriarchal, narcissistic, obsessed with themselves, and just want a bunch of women to worship him. He said that the women schooled him, that he wasn't a patriarch, and that he sometimes would try to get his way, but that just wouldn't happen. Christine said that he didn't normally ask for that. And then Kody said that he only ever bosses the kids around. And that has to do with, like, getting things done around the house or homework. That was what he wanted America to believe. I'm not a patriarch. My women run their houses. It's not like how you think it is. Fast forward to 2022, in an episode, he literally says, we are doing the patriarchy now. And then he's saying, I want to be the head of the household. Back then, he wasn't. It wasn't about that. It was that he was well trained. So what is it? Were they always a patriarchy, or did something change? It's confusing. But in this new clip, Kody is all about wanting Janelle to somehow conform and be loyal to him. And it's because he has a woman that is loyal. So what I perceive happened is that Robyn came into the family and noticed that Kody wasn't happy when the wives said no to him or didn't do what he wanted. And so for her to survive in this culture, she made the decision that she would be obedient and submit, because that's what a good polygamous wife does. But that changed the family dynamic, because finally Kody got to boss someone around, and he got a taste of what it like to be a patriarch. And now he's demanding that after 30 years, Janelle completely change how she's operated. It's actually kind of shocking.
There's this unwillingness for some of the family to accept other members of the family, or to communicate with other members of the family, or to make amends with other members of the family.
To hear that Kody is telling Janelle that the boys need to apologize to me, I didn't know he was doing that. I just want to clear the air with the boys. I love those boys.
Janelle's sons are disobeying him and disobedient to Kody, right? So they're not doing what the patriarch wants, and they think that the COVID rules are because of Robyn, and they think that Robyn makes a lot of the rules and Kody does whatever Robyn wants, and they feel like their dad picks Robyn over everyone else. And Kody says that they need to apologize because they're not loyal and they're being not accepting of Robyn. He's like, there's been the family not accepting this person. You know, I think it's funny that he says this family is not accepting this person when Robyn made a lot of mistakes when she entered this family. It would be hard for any wife to accept a new woman that didn't want to play by the same rules as they did. She kissed Kody before they got married. She demanded more time of Kody before they were married. She had Kody pick out her wedding dress. She got to go on a 2-week honeymoon when they didn't. She got a huge wedding when they didn't. She kissed Kody while Christine was in labor. Once they actually moved and were married, she then demanded Kody's time, resources, got Kody to adopt her kids. Her kids got health insurance where the other kids did not. Legally, she got to be the legal wife, and the other two were never allowed to do that. She was able to finagle things and get things from Kody that the other wives weren't. So why would they want to accept someone that they deem as taking resources from them? Not to mention, I don't remember or recall the wives ever being cruel to Robyn at all. They just were honestly raising their kids. But to Kody, he thinks that she's always the victim. Now, for Robyn's part, she claims that she had no idea that Kody was going to do this. And she doesn't need an apology. She just wants to clear the air. Whether she knows or not, I don't know. Kody seems like he will try to pit women against each other, and maybe it'll make it seem like Robyn wants these things and she maybe doesn't know. I'm not sure. But either way, he's pitting them against each other now because Christine's gone.
I have somebody in my life who is fundamentally loyal to me, who sees me as the head of the family. I'm saying to you that you and I get that if you're loyal to me.
I just can't believe what he's saying.
I'm not telling Janelle to be more like Robyn. I'm telling Janelle just to be loyal.
Kody says, I have a woman that is fundamentally loyal to me. And then says, we can have that too if you are loyal to me. So act like Robyn, and I will have the same relationship with you as I do with Robyn. I call BS. You're asking a woman to completely change how she's done what she's done for 30 years because you have a wife that obeys and submits. And then she laughs in her interview and says she can't believe she's hearing what he says. And then he's like, I'm not asking her to be more like Robyn. I'm just wanting her to be loyal. Okay, so I want you to be loyal. I want you to follow my rules. I want you to let me be the head of the household. I want you to disavow Christine. I want you to be empathetic to me. I want you to do what I need you to do. I need you to keep sweet, pray, obey. I need you to not fight me. I need you to let me make the decisions. I own you because in this world, you're my property because that's how these groups work. It's really disgusting. And she's just supposed to roll over and submit. And he's telling her that this is how it's going to be. And then he's putting Robyn as the golden child up top. See how Robyn acts? If you act like Robyn, how does she not internalize that as be more like Robyn? I actually, what I heard him say is be more like Robyn. That's just
Be
me.
loyal. I have 100% loyalty from Robyn. So, okay, yeah, I guess that's like Robyn. Nope, I'm just asking for loyalty. I'm asking to be the head of my household.
I mean, here he is blatantly saying what I've suspected. This person is loyal and treats me like the head of the household. And if you really want to be a wife to me, this is how you need to be. I'm not going to be this person. I'm not going to become Robyn. You act like it's only one side.
So he says again, I'm not asking her to be like Robyn. Robyn is 100% loyal to me. And if you are loyal to me, we can have a relationship like this. But it's not about that. Robyn lets me be the head of the household. That's what I want. To which she says he's blatantly saying to her, Robyn, what she has suspected all along, Robyn is my perfect wife that is loyal and devoted and lets me be the patriarch. And as long as you're like that, then we can have a good marriage. And he disagrees, right? And then she says, and you act like this is one-sided. Like Robyn is the one that's been disregarded. Robyn's the one that's been victimized. But yet he never takes into account maybe that Robyn has mistreated people. Maybe she's done things that have upset people. Maybe her behavior and her rejection and how she pits people against each other and doesn't treat the wives very kindly and undermines them. She undermines them a lot. I mean, this is a woman that has spoken openly about her weight, Janelle's weight, and made it seem like Janelle it's bad that she's overweight and like almost criticizing her weight, her appearance. How would you feel if you were Janelle and you had a wife that was like constantly nitpicking what you looked like? But Kody just sees it like Janelle has rejected her along with Christine. It's not that simple. But he's, again, pitting the women against each other because that's what the patriarchs do to create instability and to make it so that the women cannot talk to each other and make them have resentment towards each other, and thus he can maintain control. It's called triangulation.
Somebody came into our family and treated us all very kindly, and they perceived something else.
It frustrates me beyond belief that he perceives this one wife, this one relationship, as she's so perfect, she's such a saint, she was so nice to us, and she was treated so wrong. Everybody better apologize for being mean to her, or else this isn't gonna work anymore. This is the subtext I've been hearing this whole damn day.
It's not even the subtext that she's heard the whole damn day. So Kody says that Robyn's been mistreated, and Janelle says this is what he does all the time. That she came into the family and she was so nice and everyone was so mean to her and she needs an apology. And he never considers the fact that Robyn did things to the wives and to the family that weren't nice. It's not nice to kiss someone else's husband. It's not nice to demand the same amount of time. It's not nice to not contribute financially. It's not nice to demand other people's money and resources. It's not nice to yell at people's kids. It's not nice to literally kiss someone else's husband when you're not married to them while they're in labor. That's not nice. It's not nice to point out Janelle's weight. But Kody is always about that. Like, she's been victimized, never considering what everyone else experienced. And it's stupid. Like, he just is doing this so that he can get her to comply and submit. And if she doesn't, he's going to be discarded. And she says, I have been hearing this all day. It's not even all day. He's been saying this for years. He screamed at Christine about how she was never nice to Robyn. He always makes Robyn the victim and them the scapegoats. It's never Robyn's responsibility for anything because she was so nice to everyone. Was she? Was she really nice to everyone? Or did they all just sort of do their own thing? Maybe Kody's behavior created this. I don't know. But Janelle says that Kody's telling her it's not going to work if you're not nice to Robyn. And she doesn't feel she's done anything wrong. Janelle.
Kody's been a broken record about this for the last little bit, how Robyn's been so victimized. She was so sweet to everybody. And I don't perceive it that way. I perceive that we were a plural family trying to figure it out. And she always kind of kept herself a little separate.
Trying to blend with the family wasn't easy. There was challenges, but it was something that I wanted desperately, was to be a part of this family.
Remember when Robyn joined the family and she would never let anyone else watch her kids? Remember that? Remember when Christine actually felt bad because Robyn would not let her babysit? Remember how Robyn said she needed to have a nanny, but she wouldn't have Christine help with the kids, even though Christine offered to help? Remember that? Remember when Christine made a plaque for Robyn and told her she was sorry for not treating her as nice? Remember when Robyn and Christine actually became friends and went cookie tasting and were super silly because they had sugar? No, you forgot? I'm just wondering if people are forgetting that it wasn't just about them. I mean, they had little kids that they were all raising at the same time. And Robyn wanted things that the other ones never got. She wanted the big wedding. She wanted the dress. She wanted the honeymoon. She needed the honeymoon, she said. She said she needed it. She also needed a nanny. Why? Why did she need a nanny? She never trusted anyone to do anything for her kids. And the other kids have said that Robyn always acts like her kids have been persecuted by the other children. When, in fact, when you've looked at the other kids in the family and you see how they've been treated, the kids were nice to them. But Robyn had this idea that they weren't being nice to them. It's always Robyn's kids being the victim. It's always Robyn being victimized. I wanted that. Well, then why didn't you do it? Because being on the outside was easier to have all of Kody's time. That's just my opinion.
Okay, so I guess if you want to go here. I mean, if it was the situation was reversed, would you be acting this defensive about me?
You and I have been acting like we weren't a married couple for most of our marriage, Janelle. I don't know why it's been okay for so many years, and it's not now, but you actually live like a single woman.
Okay, so flipping the script, Janelle wants Kody to say, if Robyn was mistreating me, would you be this defensive for me? Would you be yelling at Robyn about me? Instead of answering her question, which he doesn't answer her question. He deflects and projects and gaslights her and says, we don't act like a married couple, and we haven't for years. That doesn't answer the question, Kody. So you're saying you wouldn't defend Janelle because you don't act like a married couple, and the only reason you're defending Robyn is because she obeys you and is loyal, and because you act like a married couple? And then he says you act like a single woman. So because she's independent and doesn't rely on Kody to do everything for her and doesn't have a codependent personality where she needs Kody to fill all of her voids and do everything for her, because of that, Janelle doesn't get Kody to stand up for her. He didn't answer her question at all. He didn't say, I would defend you. I would tell Robyn to quit. I thought Kody said that he was supposed to be keeping the relationships separate. I thought Kody said each relationship was independent of one another. I thought Kody said that he was not a patriarch. I thought he said that the women school him.
It's not, I do feel like in a way that the public has misunderstood that there's this cat fight, if you will, for my time, but that's not really there, because all the relationships are being nurtured.
Yes.
At the same time, you've got to have love and you got to have forgiveness in a relationship, or you will burn yourself down.
But now he's saying, you're not loyal and you need to apologize to Robyn. What? And he won't even give her the dignity of saying, I would defend you. So here's my take, Janelle. Run. This is not a man that's willing to walk over a burning bridge for you. This is not a man that's willing to give up his life and die for you. This is not a man that's willing to be there for you. Even if he wasn't your husband, a friend would stick up for you. It wouldn't matter. If someone saw someone else mistreating them and they thought that if they said something, it could change the course of things, they would do it. But Kody doesn't want them to get along, so he's going to yell at Janelle, make her the bad guy. She's now the scapegoat, and Robyn is continuing to be the golden child or the golden wife. and she's always the victim. Janelle says, I don't think I can do this if it stays like this. I can't be like Robyn. Is Janelle finally going to wake up and leave this relationship and marriage? Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.